Hello everybody and welcome back to another Halo CE modding tutorial, and today we're going to be doing part 2 of the custom device machine little mini series, and we're pretty much just going to be talking about how to compile all the files we made in the previous video into one device machine tag, and then I guess I'm just going to talk about how to do stuff with elevators and just generally little tips and stuff, I guess. But I already have an elevator built out, so I'll show you that stuff. But we'll focus on the door. I already have all this created. I have it done in Sapien. I have it working. Throwing together the tag is not very difficult at all. It's just basically filling in the blanks and then copying stuff over from an existing device that does what you want. So I based this entire door off the B40 outer door device, which is in levels B40 and then devices B40 outer door. I based this entire thing off that. So just find what device machine you want to, I guess, copy, and then look in its tag and then copy the functions and all that. But I guess I'll just run through this and then explain it to the best of my ability, because I don't fully understand these functions. It's not like it doesn't make no sense, but it doesn't make a lot of sense either. But the most basic stuff, you have to make your device machine tag. So you go up to File, New, and then you go here, Device Machine right there. Click that, make a new tag, and then this should pop up, and it should all be empty. So model, this is going to be your GBX model that you compiled. The animation graph, that's going to be the .animation models you compiled, and then the collision model is going to be the collision geometry that you compiled. And then the bounding radius, 4 or 5 for like a average door, like somewhere around there. I don't think it matters too much. Render bounding radius, that's 0. Again, I based all of this off the B40 outer door, so you can mess around with these settings, see what they do. Then we get to functions. If you made a brand new tag, this should be empty. And for automatically opening door, you just need to hit add. And then you should have all this. And then you check, it should automatically say A out like this. And then all you need to do is use the scale function field. Oh, that was a fucked up sentence. In the scaled function field, you select AN, and at the very bottom here you type locked. I'm not sure if you have to spell this correctly, because there's a thing right down here, the AN function is called locked as well. So this might be tied to this, but I'm not entirely sure. But for an auto opening door, there's like 3 settings you have to hit here, so it's not hard at all. And then down in the actual, I guess, device area, check position not interpolated. And then the position transition time. This is where you have to remember how long was your animation in Blender. So basically, every 30 ticks is 1 second in Halo. So mine was 60 seconds, or 60 ticks. So that's going to be 2 seconds in Halo. And then you make that time, you put that time in here. If you go overboard, if I were to put like 4 here, 4 or 5, the animation, I don't think it'll play. At least it didn't with my elevator that I tried. So make sure that matches the animation time. And then position acceleration time, I haven't really noticed much difference from here. I tried 1, I tried 0.5, I tried like 10. Doesn't seem to do much, but I was fucking with both of these at the same time, so one may have been screwing with the other. But these settings, if you're making an auto open door, have this match your animation time, and then just put 0.5 or 1 seconds here. That should work. And then at the very bottom of this area, AN, go here, hit locked. And basically every device can have like 4 separate functions. So I guess you could go really crazy. And then right here, all this stuff is just for like effects, sounds and effects that happen when it's closed, open, repowered, powered. Delay time, delay effect. And then we got automatic activation radius. Then you just put in the world units. I believe the B40 outer door is 2.2 world units. I did 1.5 just because I want to get really close first. And then at the very bottom here, if you're making like an automatic door, you shouldn't need to check anything here. Oh, except the door open time. Make that the exact same as your position transition time for the door. If you're doing an elevator, you're gonna need to hit door, platform, and then check elevator. And then this, you don't need to do anything with this. And then elevator node, I think you can leave that at 0 because if you're doing an elevator, you should only have one bone, which the node here, that is basically referring to a bone in your GBX model that you made in Blender. So you shouldn't need to touch this, and then you got the collision response, pause until crush, reverse directions. But we're doing a door, so do that, and then make sure that is the animation length. And you should be good to go after that. And then placing a device machine is exactly like anything else. You go to edit types, you go to the device machine object class, and then you just navigate to where your object machine is. And I'm still in the Halo 2 directory for whatever reason here. But I already have it here, but I would just go to tags, devices, door.device machine, add that in, and then you place it just like anything else in this, and then select the type, go to your device, and then you can mess around with all this. Actually, if you click position reversed, save Sapien, exit Sapien, then come back in, it'll be here at the end of its animation, which is why it is this way right now. So I'll save this, compile, save, X out of Sapien quick. Enter back into Sapien, and then it should be closed. It should be the exact same way it looked in Blender. Yeah, just like a 3-panel door like this. And you can just load up like a campaign scenario like Assault in the Control Room if you want to do doors that are controlled by a specific like control panel. You can literally just go look at that stuff in game. It's not too much to figure out. The hardest part is probably just getting all that stuff in Blender. But yeah, for an automatically opening door, you don't need to check any settings. It's all done in Gorilla. The position group. Oh, the position group is still there. Yeah, that's for that's for controls and stuff like that. For a device that requires a control panel, because machines and the controls for those machines, they're considered two different things. If you go to edit types here, you go to device control, they're two completely separate things. But this is just an auto door. So yeah, we'll load this up in tag test, and then we'll start talking about the elevators quick, because making a model for an elevator is a bit different than doing a door. I believe you need to export the elevator animation. I think you need to export that as a in world units, not the default. Otherwise, the elevator is not going to move the proper amounts in your animation. Or you can just you can export it by default and then just multiply all your movements by 10 or by 100. No, by 10 or 100. You can do whatever. Levels endless. And when we spawn in here, we got our door, and it automatically opens up, and we can walk right through. And when we get far enough away, it'll close, just like that. And we can't, the collision model's here, so we can't like just walk through it and shit. So yeah. Now we will talk about the elevator. And first I'll go into Blender and show you what I mean. So elevator, models, elevator.blend. So originally what I wanted the animation to do is I wanted the elevator to rise up 65. So I just made a basic elevator here. I did everything. I got the collision geometry here. I got the base mesh here. You only need like one bone for an elevator because it's just moving a platform up, basically. But if we play this animation, it's gonna go way, way high. And basically, it goes all the way up to 650. So I multiplied this number by 10 because originally I made it go up by 65. And that barely moved it in Halo. Again, because I think I exported the JMA as default here. If you do want to actually have it be literal, you need to do JMO first of all, and then do world units if you're exporting an elevator animation. If it's like a door animation where it's just like, I guess, a self-contained animation, then you just need to export as JMS. But if you're doing this, you need to export the animation as world units, I think. Or you could just do what I did, multiply your thing by 10, and then just kind of wing it. But just be careful when you're exporting elevator animations, because they are world relevant, because you're literally just moving the entire thing. Although I suppose you could make two bones. You could make a base bone and then another bone to actually move the elevator, and then that might work. That might make the scale irrelevant if you have two bones, and then in that case it would be relative to itself. So, you know, mess around, fuck around, find out. But now for getting an elevator to, I think I already talked about elevator to get working in Gorilla with all that stuff. But to get it working in Halo, go back to device machines, add here, I'll click back 5 times because for whatever goddamn reason this still doesn't learn that I don't want to be in Halo 2 every time. Tags, devices, elevator, add the elevator, and then we need to add a control panel because that's how the elevator is set up. Technically it needs 2 to go up and down, but I'm just gonna do 1. So the correct one I want to use is, what am I doing? Oh, I'm still in Halo 2. Tags, levels, B40, devices, holo control, add that. Then add a machine, select the elevator, nice big, just a big ass platform with a vaguely metal-ish texture. Then we go to controls here, add that, should be right on top. Then we'll add the holo control, and I think it's under that right now. Yeah, it's right there. So we'll add this guy, and the holo control, it will not move with the elevator itself, which is why you need to have 2. So this should be the way it's facing right here. So we'll have it right about here. And then we need to make a device group for both of these. So we go to device groups right here, new instance, elevator 1. It saved my previous one. And I think that's all you need to do. Initial value, I think that means on or off. Flags can only change once. That's pretty self-explanatory. And then go back here. We gotta navigate to our elevator. Then position group, because this is changing the position of the elevator, not the power. If you're turning things on and off, then I assume you do power group. But again, you can go through the actual like Halo campaign missions and find different device types and just like look at what they do and then just copy it over and figure stuff out from there. But I think that's all you need to do for the device. So assign that to the correct device group. We'll save this, go to the control, select your control, add that to the same device group. Then down here, I think custom controlling, I think this is just referring to a string. So, like, if we walk up to this, it's going to say hit E to do this, and I think that's what this is referring to. So I don't have any custom strings, so we can't set anything, but the controls still should work. And then you can hit usable from both sides, not usable from any side, position reversed. You can place it, you can name it, but You should just need to add them both to the same group, and I think this is going to be considered the bin function, because the bin function triggers the out function or something like that in the Gorilla file. But save this, compile, save. Then we'll load this up. Everything's right here. And if we walk up to this thing, hit E, and it raises us up. And I could put another control right down here. I guess I could do that quick. Son of a bitch. I don't know how high it's gonna go up though. We'll just place another hollow control. It should be in the same group since I had that one selected when I added it. So we'll just have it right on top of that one. 60. We should be going up 65, so 125-ish. Hopefully I can hit it. But that's in the device group. Oh wait, is it Z? Hold on, is it Y up or Z up in Halo? Shit, or in Sapien. No, it should be Z, right? Oh shit. Well, where is this son of a bitch? Holy fuck, it's way too high. Okay. Okay, let's 75. That's that's a bit closer. Compile it. There we go. Whoa. Oh, god damn it. Hold on. Well, I can actually see it this time, so that's a good start. There's no way we're getting all the way up there. Yeah, so I definitely, the animation is probably not really scaled correctly. My elevator animation. 75, let's bring that down to 65. Well, how far is that going to go up? Let's go 70. Holy shit, those world units are huge. Okay, let's go 67. But at this point, you get the point. This might be it. Oh, perfect. And now perfect. We can go up and down all day long on our little elevator. If you do have if you do have AI with firing positions that are kind of like on this, they'll kind of clip through, but they'll also run into it. It's a little bit awkward. But yeah, there we go. And if you want to do like an opening and closing door, you probably could just like leave the automatic activation radius off completely. Or you might need to set up the functions like you do for an elevator. But again, you can look in the actual Halo files themselves. It's nothing crazy. So yeah, there we go. Got an elevator, and then a door working. Make sure you, I guess, export the elevator animations properly. You probably need to do some stuff with scaling properly, or you could add two bones, one to one to be the base, and then one to actually move the elevator so the position, or so the animation is relative to itself, not relative to the world. So, yeah. That's going to be it for this one. So if you made it here, thank you for watching. If you watch any of my other stuff, thank you for watching that as well. And I will see you in whatever I decide to do next time. So thank you for watching.